Hey guys, it's Deanna, and today is every day we do oil a day at 1 o'clock, and I'm a little bit behind, but better late than never. So we're going to talk for a few minutes about one of the newer blends from doTERRA called Cheer. Let me get a drink of water. Okay. Cheer is the uplifting blend, and this is the perfect oil for me today. It's been a little bit of a tough day for mom here, and just dealing with some getting on track with some of new therapies for my son. He has sensory processing disorder and possibly some other challenges, and we're just trying to find out exactly how we can help him and get him therapy, and it's just wreaking havoc on my schedule, and it's hard watching him be so frustrated when he's trying to learn these new activities, and just some other personal things going on with me today as well. And so just the perfect time for me to talk about Cheer oil. And so Cheer is one that I actually use really frequently. How I like to use it is I like to take a little bit in my palms like this and just rub my hands together and just inhale. And then I will kind of wipe the residue on my shirt. If my hair is down, I'll just kind of rub it throughout my hair so that that can kind of diffuse around my face. I also like to apply this in my upper digestive area. So like somewhere below the bust line and above the navel. And a lot of times I will use the oil there because that's just a great energetic section of the body to apply this particular blend, or really any of the blends or single oils that are kind of like have a yellow label. So an example would be bergamot, elevation, even lemon. Those are good ones to apply in that area. And a lot of times if I feel like I'm having a crisis of confidence, or which I know none of you other moms ever struggle with that, or other ladies ever struggle with that. But if I'm having a crisis of confidence, or if I am even feeling a lot of digestive stuff going on, and it's like, I don't know if you've ever feel that feeling like you have kind of a knot in your upper stomach, or just a kind of a sharp pain in your upper stomach. And I know from experience that when that's happened to me, I've tried to use digestive things like the digestive blend or fennel, or things that are specifically for digestive upset. And then I started to realize that a lot of times when I feel that digestive stuff going on, it's really emotional. It's usually a time when I'm feeling like I'm taking responsibility for someone else's poor actions. And so maybe somebody else is behaving badly and being disrespectful or unkind, saying, hurtful things and hurtful words to me. And then a lot of times I'll just like pull that in on myself and start to feel badly about myself, and I feel that tension in my stomach. And so that's a good oil that can help me with that. Let's talk for a few minutes about some of the single oils that are found in this really cool blend. So there's orange, and a lot of you know a little bit about the single oil orange that we have, and that does tend to help with anxious feelings, and it's very uplifting. So that's one reason why it's found in this blend. Another thing, and you might smell a little bit of spiciness mixed with citrus in here, and there are some really cool spicy oils in here. So clove is in here, and that kind of helps you feel safe and protected. And that's a really good thing when, especially if you have trouble taking on other people's problems or feelings, or taking responsibility for them. This just kind of helps you to feel like, okay, I have some boundaries here. And then there's star anise is in here, which is kind of a licoricey smell that you might pick up. And that it actually promotes feelings of euphoria. So it's going to help you to literally feel like a natural high. And when you're feeling down and discouraged and having a rough day, then that can be a really good thing. Also lemon myrtle, and that is a real calming and kind of sedating essential oil. And so a lot of times if you're having anxious feelings, that can just kind of help you to relax your mind. There's also nutmeg in here. I love this. I love nutmeg oil in small doses. It's in another blend that we have called Holiday Joy around the holidays. And it helps kind of energize you a little bit. And if you're feeling kind of tired, and that's sometimes when you're feeling down and discouraged, you're just tired. And that's a little bit of me today. I've just been doing a lot of extra things this week. And so that can affect your mood. And so that's good that that's also included in this blend. There's vanilla, which is another one that helps to calm tension. Ginger is in here. So think about how that can be kind of cool, because I told you this oil is kind of designed to work around that upper gastric area. And so you can kind of see why ginger would be there to help with the digestive issues. But it also is kind of has just like a warming feeling, and it makes you just feel kind of peaceful and protected and enveloped in warmth. And then there's cinnamon, which is another spicy oil, and that's often can help when you're feeling like extremely sad. And so that's why that one's included. There's another one that I'm not going to try to pronounce, but it's from the geranium family. And geranium is an oil a lot of times, and that's why this one is used, is for calming and relaxing. So this is just a really great oil to use for moms. It's great for kids. I think it's a good one to use before you're doing a presentation of any kind, especially if you have anxious feelings about speaking in front of groups or a little trouble with self-confidence. And so going out, for me as being an introvert, when I know I'm going to be around a lot of people, this is a great oil. So I just keep this one with me. It actually comes in a roller as well, so you can just roll it right on. And since there's some warm oils like the cinnamon and the nutmeg and clove in here, some people can react a little bit to the warmth in those oils, and it's nice that it already is diluted with fractionated coconut oil for you. So you can purchase the entire, this is one of our emotional aromatherapy oils. There's 6 in that line, and you can buy the entire kit together in the the bottles that drip or in the rollers. And so I think that's, those are actually the rollers of the emotional oils. I carry them with me everywhere because I have a 2-year-old, and that's emotional. He's emotional. It's emotional to parent a 2-year-old. So those are really helpful to me in my everyday life. We kind of talked, I mean, this oil is an emotional blend, but to specifically talk about some of the emotions, I guess if you are feeling like helplessness, or if you're feeling like you're just having a lot of setbacks in your life and you kind of just don't see yourself getting through this period of time, this helps you to realize that this is a temporary situation and that you just need a little bit extra support emotionally to get through it. But it helps you to see that this is something that's going to pass, and you're going to get through, and you're going to make it to the other side. A lot of us really get knocked down by hardships in life. We haven't learned how to sort of mentally and emotionally steel ourselves and realize that because it's temporary, that we do have the ability to make it through it, and we don't have to quit on life or quit on our commitments, that we're just going through a difficult time. So this kind of just lets you be determined and hold on until you really feel the joy in the situation. It could be a tough relationship, it could be a job, it could be just any other, maybe you've committed to a new workout regimen or something for your New Year's resolution, and it's just getting a little hard to fit that in your schedule or to physically make it through it. I can relate to all of these things. And so this is just helping you, especially when you're going through a time period of just hardships or trials that you feel like you're not going to see the other side of it. This would be a good oil to include in your regimen. So I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you for being patient with my lateness today. And I look forward to seeing you again on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We have a whole new group of oils we'll be talking about each day next week. Please share this video. I think it can probably encourage a lot of people. I love this blend, and I think a lot of people will relate to the things we've discussed today. If you'll share it, and then please share your stories, your success stories, and your questions below, and I'll get to those when I can. Thanks for spending some time with me. Hi, Amanda. Have a great afternoon and a wonderful weekend.